the money was pouring in, and the cultural phenomenon that Hulk Hogan has become, is, and had become, began in those few short months. It did not take long for Hogan to take over the wrestling world and the sports world, because he was on the cover of Sports Illustrated magazine. He was probably the most popular athlete slash entertainer in the country at that time. And many people will remember the great days that Hogan had in those WrestleManias, and WrestleMania 2, the cage match. But of course, the biggest and the greatest WrestleMania match, and the greatest WrestleMania match, the greatest match that I ever saw was Ricky Steamboat versus Randy Savage. But the match between Andre the Giant at WrestleMania 3 had literally the world talking about it. And you'll never get that again. No one cares if The Rock faces The Undertaker. Nobody cares if Shawn Michaels faces Bret Hart. Nobody cares. It's a wrestling match. Unless you're a wrestling fan, nobody cares. This match had people who could care less about wrestling invested in watching that event. It was something to behold, and if you weren't there, take my word for it. It was outrageous. I remember being in Italy in the summertime after that match in 1987, and people there were talking about it. It was like, oh my God, he slammed him and he beat him. I can't believe it. That's how big Hulk Hogan was. That's how big Andre the Giant was. That's how big the WWF at the time was. His larger-than-life, all-American persona resonated throughout the country, and making him the face of the WWF brand